come out throwing here on first down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Chubb fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. 2nd and 2. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
It's caught at the 1, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. That is caught by Jones.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup. Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They'll look to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Jalen Waddle, 42 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 5. Here's Chubb on the read option. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now it's a former Raven. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Rolling to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, Hill. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Brownsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. William Jackson with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 19. He'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Second and 8. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing it.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team make...
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. There he goes, right side. The 40. The 20. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. This one into the hands of Burton. Second and 3. Buying time to his left. Into the secondary past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. They're going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Here we go now as they will again try for two.
It's a run with Mostert.
And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken them. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The dangerous Hill now to return.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a throw here, hold in. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man is Hill. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Touchdown! It's complete. Jalen Waddle, 32 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Back to throw again. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to ring.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns. Jared Cook from 19 yards away. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And now again, the Browns, they line up for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That one complete to Hill. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in, and it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And got his man, complete. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, sometimes the fake punts work out. They're fun, and you're so smart for doing it. And sometimes, Charles, what happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. You have to catch a defense completely unaware that this might happen, this might occur. Unfortunately, somehow they tipped it off, or they were just well coached and on their toes.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Drops it off for Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but...
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Ravens are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. As he throws there, incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Being chased out left. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. They'll drop to throw. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Well, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll run with Mostert. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Raheem Mostert punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Gano the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable in the final quarter of play. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his man here, Beasley.